Good afternoon. I'm Mayor Tim Baldermann. This is the third video installment for the coronavirus updates here for the Village of New Lenox. Most of you know me, and you know that I approach this and every other situation with a calm demeanor. I'm reasonable. I don't give in to hysterics, but I certainly realize when something is of importance to our community. Let me assure all of you, for the few remaining who don't feel that's the case, that this coronavirus, this COVID-19, is in fact a very serious global problem. We have 3 confirmed cases here in the Village of New Lenox, including a worker at a memory care center in our town. This now has hit our community personally. You've heard of social distancing, physical distancing. All of the CDC guidelines, all of the health experts are saying that our best bet at being able to control this virus, or at least flatten the curve, is to truly practice physical distancing. I've noticed in some of our stores and out in our community that there are still some people that are not taking this seriously. This is a problem throughout the United States, and I'm sure in other countries as well. Most of you understand how important this physical distancing is, that we keep that 6-foot distance, the guidelines set forward from each other. This virus is very easily transmittable. It is a droplet virus. It is one that can be easily passed on from one person to another. And just because you're feeling healthy doesn't mean that you're not a carrier. In this country, we're able to enjoy so many freedoms. But where we have always drawn the line is when those freedoms infringe on others. If you are not following these guidelines that have been set forward, you are quite possibly harming the health and welfare of so many other people. In our stores in this community, the ones that are open, I've noticed that so many of the store owners and employees are making sure that the patrons are abiding by this 6-foot social distance or physical distance guideline that's been put out. However, there are others that just continue to go about their day as if there were no problems. I'm calling on all of our store owners to make sure that this physical distance is maintained by their patrons, and that if somebody is not following those guidelines, they're not adhering to that distance requirement, that they say something to them or don't serve them. And if you have an issue, you let our police department know. This is a serious health crisis, and what you are doing is impacting others, not just yourself. We have some nice weather that's coming. I know we're all looking forward to it. We've been quarantined in our homes, something that I'm sure will go on for at least another month, if not longer. It is, people are being encouraged to go out and to enjoy the good weather, but to maintain that safe physical, social distance from each other. Our parks are open. You're able to go to the parks, go for a walk, go for a run, but the playgrounds are now closed. So we will also be enforcing those playground closures. Enjoy the open space, go for a good walk, go for a jog, take your dog out for a walk, but maintain that safe social distance, and we need you to stay off the playground equipment. I would encourage all of you to continue to check the websites of all of the governing bodies. The village website, our school district websites, park district, township, library, fire department, all of them, as well as Silver Cross Hospital's website, for updates on services as they pertain to the residents of New Lenox. A number of our businesses are trying to stay open. Our small food places are trying to stay open. Please patronize them as much as you can. They are relying on you. And although our small business bridge loan application is now available on the website, and the SBA is making it easier for others to apply for loans, the hope is that by you patronizing these businesses, they won't need to rely on that type of assistance. We are very fortunate that we've been able to get our hands on a large number of N95 masks, this PPE equipment that our first responders and our healthcare professionals so desperately need. We are partnering with Silver Cross Hospital to purchase this equipment. We'll be supplying the hospital with some of those masks, as well as our first responders and our frontline employees. We also have secured a shipment for any of our small business owners that may be interested in purchasing some of those masks. They just need to contact us here at the Village of New Lenox and we'll make arrangements. Those people who are working in healthcare, on the front line as first responders, at grocery stores, pharmacies, restaurants, everyone that's open during this time is putting themselves at risk for all of us. In any way we can be supportive of those employees, we're happy to do that. Next, while you're at home, we would ask that you please go online and fill out the census. Those census dollars are extremely important to our municipality, so we can continue to provide the quality service that you receive day in and day out. Go online to www.my2020census.gov to fill out that information as soon as possible. Our Triple Play concert series is still planned as scheduled. We're hoping that we can have that to look forward to. As soon as I have information on ticket sales, I will let you know. If for some reason any of the concerts do end up being canceled after tickets are sold, we will refund for each particular concert that's canceled. Finally, you may have noticed I'm wearing a University of Iowa sweatshirt. My daughter, a senior at Lincoln Way Central, is scheduled to attend University of Iowa in the fall. We know that so many of our 8th graders, our high school seniors, and our college seniors are disappointed that they may not be able to have a prom or a graduation ceremony. They've worked so hard for so many years, and that culmination is really important to them. I can tell you that I've spoken to our superintendents. That's on their mind as well. One way or another, whether it's as planned this year or sometime after this has subsided, we will recognize your accomplishments. You deserve it. Again, to this great community, to all who live here, all who work here, I want to say thank you. I'm so proud to be the mayor. You do this community proud. If there's anything we can do, do not hesitate to contact us here at the Village Hall or email us at covid@newlenox.net or covid19@newlenox.net. Thank you and stay healthy and safe.